Hello, Connor. Thanks for your time today. I wanted to run through the previous quarter and what we're going to look at going forward on the next quarter. So you've had a really good quarter that we've just finished. Some really good results there. Obviously, at the beginning, we had a look and a couple of your product units were down. Your profit per unit going forwards now has skyrocketed. We were looking at £1,200 per unit previously. You're now sitting at 2,200. How do you think you've improved that? What do you think you've done to gain that momentum?
I think one of the major factors is just trying to personalise the offer to the customers. So kind of sell them the benefits, making the customer more aware. So if for finance, for example, the fantastic scheme we offer at the moment, the 2 years warranty, 2 service plans and 2 years breakdown cover, really just showing them the benefits and breaking down the cost of the monthly payments. If you look at service planning, it's priced anywhere from £20 to £30. Breaking it down and showing that it's no additional cost, it's actually a benefit to them. Other customers, if they enjoy cleaning their car, for example, things like lifetime protection is a great benefit and a great tool for customers, just ensuring another layer of paint protection on the vehicle. And then things like smart protection, just to really ensuring complete peace of mind throughout the ownership of the vehicle. So trying to really show customers the benefits and how it might work day to day for them, and then understand it better myself, and then along with that, just being able to explain it and sell it to the customer a little bit better.
Yeah, that's really good. That's really good. You've obviously taken a lot from what we spoke about. I think also offering it every time, like we said, and which we can see you've been doing, looking at the stats. Every customer getting the same offer every time has massively improved that. Going forwards, looking at this, how do you feel this kind of beginning month of the quarter's gone for you?
I think it's gone strong. I always think if you can start strong, that's how you can normally finish, get a little bit of momentum behind you. And like you said, just a little bit of consistency with each customer, presenting on the Foursquare. We have mirrored screens now from our iPads, so it's a lot easier, just giving it a breakdown, start to finish, including customers, making sure they've got the opportunity to purchase things, not leaving anything about. Even if it's down to me and I don't think a customer will benefit, I'll offer, explain it deeply, just because there's something might have been missed on qualification. And then I've had a couple of upsells from doing that. So it's just making sure I can present everything correctly, my knowledge of the product being as top as it could be, and then trying to explain to the customer how they'll benefit from that.
Yeah, it's really, really good. Really, really good. And again, your profit going into this has been fantastic. Looking at your figures, you're currently running at about a 25% conversion rate. You're seeing lots of customers. You're getting a decent amount of deals from it. Ideally, we'd like to see you at 35%.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How do you think you can go from where you are now to that point without compromising with the other things you've done?
So I've been giving it a little bit of thought over the last few days, and I think the best way to move forward is that every inquiry will get a follow-up call just to introduce myself and thank them for the opportunity to come into the showroom. Also, a confirmation of the appointment via email, and then I'll also get the receipt now of the vehicle. So I'll park the vehicle, make sure it's in a presentable position, and I'll go around and just talk about some of the features and some of the specifications that make the vehicle so special, and it also just puts a face to the name. So when they come into the showroom, they'll know who to look forward to, be myself. If there's anything they'd like to include, so on the first telephone call, so if there's any must-haves, for example, so even if it's not on a specific vehicle, I can have a list of 2 or 3 and kind of give them an option and run through them, or possibly put both cars beside each other, and that just starts me on the best foot I'd possibly be on moving forward with the customers. So just preparation prior to the appointment, I think, is probably the strongest way I can move forward.
Yeah, and how do you think that's going to affect your sales going forward in terms of giving that extra service to customers?
I think one of the things that will make me stand out is if they are speaking to other sales executives, is who's doing the little bit, who's providing the service they expect when coming into a prestigious deal like ourselves. So if you can meet that level of expectation, I believe you build a relationship, you build a rapport with the customer a little bit stronger. So if you can sit that down and they're looking to renew their vehicle and you can find a dealing point, I think a lot easier to kind of overcome that final hurdle maybe.
Yeah, no, that's a fair point. Is there anything you can see that's going to stop you from achieving that goal of getting to the 35% with the tools you've got?
I think mainly it's time management and utilising the tools I have around me. So coming in and using my diary and making the to-do list and putting the priorities on there. And then when I need to lean on management for things like second face, or if I can ask them just to do a follow-up call on a customer who said they want to put the reservation on the vehicle, it's just utilising the tools around me and not possibly feeling like it might burden others. Because ultimately we're in a good team, we've got a strong team around us, and just utilising the tools and my colleagues around me.
Yeah, that sounds really good. So you don't think there's anything that's going to stop you from doing that, as long as you've got the tools around you to achieve it?
I wouldn't like to think so. I think as long as you're prepared for the day, you come in and you kind of know what the path is, you know the process you're going to need to follow in sales. I think I can easily achieve the target you've set for me.
Perfect, perfect. So over the next quarter, so another 2 months left, we're going to aim to get you up to the 35%. What I'd like to do going forwards, just to make sure that we are on track for that, is every day we're going to sit down, go through what your day ahead looks like, go through what the day previous was, see if there's anything that's been missed or that we can push forward on. And as we go through, we're going to track where your conversion rate is. We're also going to look at, based on what inquiries you're currently getting and the rate they're coming in, how many deals you need to be doing per week. So we're going to go through that on a daily and weekly basis, just to make sure that we're tracking in the right direction of where you want to be. Does that make sense for you? Does that sound like a good plan?
I think that's a really good plan, yes.
Perfect, perfect. Okay, well, we'll meet up again, and thank you for your time today. If you've got any questions or you need anything else, just give us a shout.
No problem, thank you, Sean.
Awesome, thank you.
Pretty good, no? Oh, they're finally here.
Yeah,
You're joking.